All right, in this core training, we're going to be talking about the 5 questions to creating a power offer. This is your main offer that you're going to offer your clients. So this training's for you if you feel like you're not closing as many clients as you should because your clients don't quite understand your value. Or if you aren't sure what to offer clients because there's so many options. Or if you're just not sure how to structure an offer so your leads buy. So let's review why you want to have one main offer. Having one main offer, it increases your authority. It's the one thing that you do. It shows confidence in that one thing. It also keeps your fulfillment simple. It helps your prospects understand what you do, and automating one thing is way easier than automating 50. Some of the most successful companies out there have one main offer. There's one main thing that they offer, and they offer other things, but they're secondary. McDonald's has one main thing that they offer. It's hamburgers. Starbucks has one main thing that they offer, coffee. Now, both of those places offer more than one thing, but their main offer is one thing. And so it's important for you to have your one thing as well. Remember, you want to be the brain surgeon, not the general practitioner. You're going to be able to demand higher prices and get better results for your clients if you focus on one offer. That doesn't mean you can't help them with other things, but lead with the one thing. Similar to targeting your market, having one main offer, it helps to simplify your business. It makes it easier to automate. You can sell other things, like I said, but you want to focus, laser focus on that one main offer. This is going to give you more authority. It's going to help you demand higher prices. Ultimately, it's going to make your job easier because you're the specialist. You're like the brain surgeon. So how do you build your main offer, your power offer? The first thing you need to do is understand your client. And probably the most important thing to understand about them is what's their most immediate pain. Now, your potential clients are going to have more than one pain. The question is, what's their most immediate pain? What's the thing that they need to get solved the quickest? The truth of the matter is that every business has more than one struggle, but your quest is to try to find what's their most immediate pain. It could be leads. They could have internal struggles with their staff or the people they work with their clients. Or maybe they just hate their website and they want a new one. Whatever their most immediate pain is, that's what you need to find out. You may think that every business's most immediate pain is leads because you're a marketer. That's what you do. That's how you can help them. However, don't assume that. Time and time again, I've found that a client's most immediate needs are not always leads. And in fact, I've gone in and tried to sell clients on some sort of lead generation system, which would have been brilliant for their company, only to find out that that wasn't their most immediate pain. Their most immediate pain was a website. Or maybe their most immediate pain was a branding one. They just wanted to get out there. They wanted to get in front of more people. I'm still surprised today when I run into a business who tells me, I can't handle any more clients. That's a problem that I don't want to deal with right now. So it's up to you to find those clients' most immediate pain and help them to solve it. And keep in mind that it may or may not be leads. Often it will be, but not always. The second question is, what's their current situation costing them? If things keep going the way they're going, what's that costing them in time? What's that costing them in money? What's that costing them in energy? You need to identify the cost of them continuing on without changing their situation. You can do this both generally with your clients in general and your leads in general, but you can also do it when you're talking with the client, understanding what's the lifetime value of their client and how many potential leads are they missing out on because they're not implementing your marketing solution. Or maybe they're embarrassed about their website and how many clients are getting turned away because they go to the website and they see it and they think it's unprofessional and they go to another competitor. You want to identify all the costs of their current situation and what it means if they don't change. The next question is, what's the number one most important thing they want to accomplish? Again, this gets back to understanding your market, your potential lead, your clients, and understanding what they really want out of their business. Are they looking to expand? Are they looking to hire new people? Are they looking to just provide a service because it's something they love to do? If you don't understand the number one most important thing they want to accomplish, when you go to make your offer, they're not going to accept it because you're not hitting that most important thing. For example, if you go in focusing on money, and most people in this market don't get into that business because of the money, but it's because of they love doing this thing that they're doing. For example, a yoga instructor, they may not be all about the money. Some of them may be, but for the most part, a lot of them are about doing something that they really believe in and that they think really helps people, and they just love doing it for themselves as well. So if you understand that their most important goal isn't money, it may be to help as many people as possible. How can they maximize what they do? How can they reach more people? Then your offer is going to change based on that. So once you start to address what that most important thing is, it's important to drill down. If you have a client or someone that you know in that market, ask them, what's the most important thing that you want to accomplish? But then ask them, why is that important? And then when they answer the first why is that important, ask them again, well, why is that important? And when they answer that, ask them, well, why is that important? So you have to drill down to really sometimes understand your market and asking, why is that important? Why is that important? And you can do it for yourself as well. Put yourself in their situation, trying to understand that market, and ask yourself, well, why is this important to them? Well, why is that important to them? Well, why is that important to them? And then you're going to find the root thing that's the most number one important thing that they want to accomplish. The next question is, what are the 3 to 5 phases you will take them through to reach their goal and resolve their pain? So this is something that took me a long time to understand. Businesses want simplicity. They want an easy solution to their problem. And you can actually get paid more by making the solution to their problem simpler than you can if you try to make it complicated. So I've gone in and done proposals and itemized things and made things very specific. However, I've actually closed more deals doing something like this, a very simple outline of what we're going to do and the problems we're going to solve in the order we're going to solve them. 3 to 5 steps. So this is just an example. So maybe you tell them, well, look, phase 1 is, if this was SEO, is optimization. Phase 2 is supercharge. Phase 3 is to expand. So, and then you would have a more detailed explanation of what each of these are in your pocket, sort of in your mind or on another piece of paper. Usually I'll just kind of have an idea of what each of these are. But I've actually closed more deals making a simple presentation like this, saying, look, these are the phases we're going to go through, because it's simple. A business can understand it. You know, they look through a proposal and they think, okay, you know, that looks okay. But in some ways it confuses them. So you want to simplify what it is you're going to do with them into simple 3 to 5 phases. The last question is, what's it worth to get them there? What's the value to them? And once you've gone through these other questions, you've outlined what it's costing them, what they're missing out on, how much they could be making with your solution, then you can really start to understand and portray and communicate what it's worth to get them there to them. But you need to go through all of these 5 steps in order to understand it for yourself. If you don't understand it, there's no way that you're going to be able to communicate that to the business owner when you go and present it to them. Remember, keep it simple. Keeping it simple is good for the business owner who you're presenting to, but it's also good for you. You know, if you try to make it too overly complicated, you may forget, you may say something wrong, especially if you're not great at sales and you tend to fumble when you're talking to people, keeping it simple is going to help you be able to close more deals because it's going to be communicated better. So here's some things I want you guys to focus on. I'll have those 5 questions in a worksheet for you guys to fill out, but there are certain things you need to focus on while you're filling them out. You want to understand your biggest value. What is the biggest value you can deliver, and lead with that. Don't lead with stuff that has very small value. You're gonna have very low-end clients if you lead with the smallest value. If you lead with the biggest value, then you're going to be able to close a lot more clients, even if you're offering them some sort of deal based on that huge value. So the biggest value that you can offer up front is what you want as your offer. You're also going to want to think about the quickest ROI you can bring to the business. What's the quickest ROI that you can bring to them? And maybe that's a website, maybe that's paid traffic, maybe that's something else, but what's the quickest ROI? And remember, ROI isn't just about money. It's about their pain, that you're going to solve and fix this problem for them. Also, remember to focus on benefits when you're creating your offer. Benefits, not features, not even strategy. You can include a little bit of strategy in there and have that as a backup when they ask questions so you can answer them intelligently. You want to focus the main offer and the thing you're presenting to them on benefits. What's the benefit? What's the benefit? And as you understand your market better, you'll understand those benefits better and focus on those. What are the benefits? Why is this good? Why is having your site at the top of the search engines going to benefit them? Well, it benefits them in getting them more leads. It benefits them in giving them more prestige. It benefits them in being able to charge higher prices. So all of these things you can list as the benefits, and those are the things you want to focus on. You'll also want to focus on this last thing, is listen to what they say. And I kind of mentioned this earlier, but listen to what they say. Even though you might have a great solution for them, if you want to close more deals, you can lead with your main offer. You can lead with your solution. But sometimes the solution you have isn't the one they want. And because you guys have the backup of our agency to help you do whatever marketing they might need, in the end, you don't need to sell your main offer. It's okay to sell them exactly what they want. Even to this day, I fall into this trap of not listening to what a client needs or wants. And I had just a person that, a client that we just closed recently, he wanted a website and some SEO. And I talked to him and I looked at it and I thought, I had this other solution with Facebook, and I think this would be way better for him on all these different levels. And it really was. I think it was the better solution. In the end, what did I sell him? A website and some SEO. And ultimately, that's what he wanted. That's what I sold him. And I guess in the end, I listened to him. But I spent a lot of time researching and developing a campaign for him that he didn't want. So you guys I'm sure, are smarter than me. And so I have no doubt that you guys can probably listen better than I do. Sometimes I'm a little hard-headed. So it's just critical. And I have to keep reminding myself, listen to what they want. Listen to what they say. If they say they want something, offer that to them. Don't come up with a better solution. Even though it's better, you can give them that better solution later. So give them what they want up front. Give them the better solution later on. And if you focus on these things and you can hone in on your offer, go and fill out this worksheet that's included with this video. Come up with your offer and understand it. Make it as simple as possible, but understand it as well. Understand the details of it, but make it as simple as possible when you present it. And you're going to be able to close a lot more deals, and you'll actually be able to close them at higher prices. When your offer is simple, you'll be able to close higher prices. I know that sounds backwards, but it is 100% absolutely true. All right, fill out the worksheet, and I will see you in the next training.